And before Mr. Hamner begins, I have a quick question for Your Honor, just briefly. Your Honor. Sir, we want to talk about first, just briefly about an extraction report that you had an opportunity to review regarding a timeline publishing 374. Do you see that here?
I do.
This is the one that kind of lays out text messages and phone calls that came in and out of Mr. Tellis' phone. Do you recall that?
I do.
You see how over here on the right we have a deleted column?
I do.
Are there instances where Cellebrite, its programming, can capture and notate when, for example, something is deleted? Is that right?
There are.
And what would show up in that column if the program was actually able to collect or catch that deleted data?
Usually there's a red X if it captures the deleted data.
Sometimes it may also say like a red yes or something like that.
Something along those lines.
Okay. In your experience, does Cellebrite capture every single time someone deletes data off their phone?
No.
Okay. And do you have an idea as to why that is? Like, why does it sometimes catch it, but sometimes it doesn't?
All goes back to the inner workings of cell phones and how they store data.
Okay. Have you ever heard of the term like marked for deletion?
I have.
What does that mean?
So everything in a cell phone is stored in a database. When you press delete, say if it's an image, a text message, whatever it might be, while you, the user, no longer see that data because you believe you've deleted it, it could still be sitting in that database marked for deletion. So until it's overwritten or actually deleted from that database, it's not technically deleted from the phone.
Okay, and so there may be steps that a user of a phone could maybe take to make sure that it's not just marked, but like truly cleared out of a phone. Would that be fair? Or?
No, the user really doesn't have any access to the database.
So it's just the functioning of the phone,
yes. Correct?
Okay, and just to be clear here, I'm showing what are entries 23, 24, and 25. I'll zoom out just a little bit. So 23, 24, 25 don't have any marks for deletion, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so nothing's been noted there. But you did happen, I can't even remember, did you have a chance to see like the Apple Watch image?
I did.
Okay, to do a comparison, correct?
Yes.
You can't tell us whether or not definitively this, like, do you know if like it's deleted or not? Do you have an answer, a definitive answer on that?
I do not.
Okay, it's just simply, it's not here, correct?
Correct.
So a possibility is it could be deleted, it possibly, maybe it transfers over, it doesn't make it into the phone.
Correct.
Okay, and just to be clear, did you provide us with some information from Cellebrite about deleted data?
I did a screenshot from their website.
Okay, I'm going to show opposing counsel produce any objections to the submission.
Just screenshot, no.
Okay, great. I'm going to publish, can we request, right. It's been marked, I haven't asked. Permission to make the state's proposed 411.
No, Your Honor.
Yes. Sir, why don't you do this, if you can. Why don't you just read out from the header, just read it all for us.
Starting with deleted data?
Yeah.
Deleted data, mobile device forensics. Deleted data may sometimes be recoverable depending on the level of extraction obtained. The encryption type on the device will determine probability of success. Full disk encryption, file-based encryption, no encryption. Deleted data may be available in the following circumstances. It is not actually deleted, just marked for deletion, any extraction type.
Another topic. Recipes. Were you asked to search through Mr. Tellis's phone to see if there was any evidence of recipes located in the phone?
I was.
Okay. I'm showing opposing counsel what's been marked as stage proposed 399, 400, 401. I'm going to show at least those right now to opposing counsel. I didn't previously show it. I see them. All right. Okay. May I approach the witness? I'm going to show you stage proposed 399, 400, and 401. Take a look at those and let me know if you recognize what you're looking at.
Yes. Search is conducted.
Thanks. Are these fair and accurate depictions of data that you reviewed and ultimately was extracted out of Mr. Tellis?
Yes.
We're going to ask that stage proposed 399, 400, and 401 be admitted.
No objection.
So, in Celebrite, is there like a search box that can globally search everything in a phone?
There is.
I'm actually going to show opposing counsel 398. May I approach? I'm showing with stage proposed 398. What are we looking at here?
It's basically the home page from a cell phone extraction on Celebrite.
Okay, is this a fair and accurate depiction
It is.
of that? Okay. We're going to ask the submission of stage 398.
No objection.
Additionally, I'd like to approach opposing counsel with stage proposed 402 and 403. May I approach? Thank you. Approaching the witness with stage proposed 402 and 403. Do you recognize what we're looking at here?
I do.
Are these? What are these?
Extraction reports of text messages.
Okay, and this is in relation to searching for fried rice?
Yes.
Okay. Are they fair and accurate depictions of some of the results that you had?
They are.
All right. We're asking for the admission of stage 402 and 403.
No objection.
Okay, so I want to start at least with 398. What are we kind of looking at here, just so we can see?
Again, that's the main home page of when you process something in Celebrite Physical Analyzer.
Okay, so this is kind of like the main home screen of Celebrite, correct?
Yes.
I see that your name is here. Is that right?
Correct?
Okay, and it's kind of giving the breakdown of what type of phone it is that right?
Correct.
Over here in this corner, what is that little box? And it's been cut off. In this corner up here, what is that little box?
That's a search bar.
Does that globally search every single category, every inch of that phone if you put in a certain keyword?
It searches all the parse data, yes.
Okay, so I want to first talk about the word recipe. Did you type that word in that global search box?
I did.
Did it produce some types of results?
It did.
Okay. Did one of them involve web history?
I believe it did.
Publishing 399. If we look at entry number 1, how many results were there total?
3.
What's the title of result number 1?
Air fryer French fries recipe, love and lemons.
Okay, so not chicken fried rice.
No.
What's the date that appeared in the phone?
September 1st, 2022 at 6:07 and 51 seconds p.m.
So not later in the week of that first week in September, correct?
No.
Let's look at the second entry. What's the title of that one?
How to make cauliflower rice, Cookie and Kate.
Okay, so not chicken fried rice.
No.
What's the date on that one?
August 29th, 2022, 7:04:52 seconds p.m.
So not a couple of days after Mr. German was killed.
No.
Let's look at the last recipe. What's the title of that one?
French basil pesto recipe.
Okay, and what's the date on that one?
August 11th, 2022, 7:53:45 seconds p.m.
So not a couple of days after Mr. German's murder.
No.
And if we look at that second entry, you described it. It said how to make cauliflower rice, but the word recipe doesn't appear there. Can you look at the second column?
Yes.
What is the website that was used for that?
Is
Read that out.
cookieandkate.com/cauliflower rice recipe.
All right, so the word recipe ends up appearing there, and that's how the Celebrite pulled it, correct?
Yes.
All right. When you did the recipe search, did you also find some instant messages with the word recipe in it?
I did.
Okay. Publishing 401. If we could, please read us the date of when this message is done.
August 24th, 2017, 1:47:37 seconds p.m.
Okay. And in that second sentence or third sentence beginning there, can you just read that out? It's in the second row.
There you can find and post recipes and videos, learn about ingredients and techniques, ask questions, and share your love of cooking and food writing with other community members.
Okay. Publishing 400. How many? This appears to be kind of instant messages derived between someone by name May and the defendant's phone, correct?
Correct.
So let's look at this first entry. What's the date on that one?
October 1st, 2020, 2:06:36 seconds p.m.
And this deals with dog food recipes, is that right?
It appears to be.
Let's look at the second text message. What's the date on this one?
October 1st, 2020, 2:06:36 seconds p.m.
So dog food recipes again?
Yes.
Looking at this date, what's the date on this one?
June 4th, 2021, 2:57:21 seconds p.m.
Okay, so again, we're not even within the same year as the day that Mr. German dies, correct?
We are not.
Let alone a couple days afterwards.
Correct.
And this was, so that's that date. Okay, let's move on to the fourth one. What's the date on this one?
June 4th, 2021, 2:57:21 seconds p.m.
All right, so when you did a global search for the word recipe, this is all you could come up with out of that phone, or at least that's all that Celebrite came up with. Is that right?
Correct.
Did you also put in the global search box the terms fried rice?
Yes.
Publishing 402. What is the date on this instant message?
March 16th, 2022, 6:57:34 seconds p.m.
Okay, and what does it say in the message?
Can I get a bowl with teriyaki chicken and fried rice and a side of chow mein?
This appears to be potentially some people with the last name, maybe his children and Mr. Tellis.
Yes.
Turning to the second entry. What's the date on this one?
March 16th, 2022, 6:57:34 seconds p.m.
So again, not even remotely close to the month of September. Is that right?
Correct.
Could you please read out what it says?
Can I get a bowl with teriyaki chicken and fried rice and a side of chow mein?
Publishing 403. What is the date on this one?
That'd be March 10th, 2019, 10:08:44 seconds p.m.
Please read out the message.
Fried rice, chow mein spelled incorrectly, lemonade, and teriyaki chicken.
Okay, so this was all that Celebrite could draw up from for fried rice. Is that right?
That's correct.
Additionally, did you also run a search for the term Chinese rice?
We did.
This is focusing very well. Okay, and what happened when you typed that in?
No results.
Okay, so there was nothing that popped up.
Correct.
All right, thank you. No further questions.